Ladies and gentlemen, we are so back. Our suspension has been lifted. We have done our 2 weeks. If you are unaware why I was suspended, join the Discord. I talked about it over there. The link to join will be in the description. But it's pretty much just because I created a video about Ted Kaczynski. I don't really want to go into the details because I'm not really sure what I can and can't say. And at this point, we now have two strikes. So we have to be incredibly careful because one more and the channel is gone. Everything I have worked so hard for will be deleted. It will be gone from existence. All of this time, all of this effort. And I don't really want that to happen. Don't think this is me surrendering. Don't think this is me giving up. Because I am only going to get louder. I am only going to become more and more present in this space. If you want to see me unfiltered, go check out my Rumble. The link for that will also be in the description of this video alongside the Discord server. Of course, we are incredibly censored here. So, over on Rumble, it's kind of nice because I can actually talk freely. I want to grow that. We have a pretty small following over there. I think it's like 23 viewers, but it is what it is. The streams all do decently, but I'd love to get more people over there. That way, we can have a little bit more interaction during the streams. I streamed once here on YouTube, and we had a pretty actually active live chat, despite having less viewers than Rumble usually has. But I don't know, something about that Rumble audience. It's just like a little bit more of like a view focused, a little less active, which, it's alright. It is what it is. But I'd love to get more people over there so we have more freedom of speech. But I'm going to start being a little more careful here on YouTube because that video should have never gotten taken down and got a strike. The last one, the two things that I have strikes for is calling out a certain group of people who said they want to do certain things to kids. It is despicable. It is truly despicable. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I mean, I apologize, but again, I can't go into detail because YouTube is so incredibly strict about these things. And the second one was because I said a certain man was right about technology. I didn't even say it. I made a video kind of like half joking, like one of those like Sigma edits, with like the music in the background. It started off with like those AI girls, the ones that are pretending to be AI, and then it just like bunch of pictures of his face, and then I think like his cabin was in there, and then an ending saying he was right. That's what I got a second strike for, suspended for 2 weeks for that. Because he was very clearly right about the effects of technology on our society and the degeneration of the Western world. It brings me so much pain. The devil has so much power over the world. But luckily for us, the side of God will always be stronger. Philippians 4:13, through Christ our Lord, I can do all things. Really need to live through that right now. We have to have no fear. Psalms 23:4. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me, and your staff and rod comfort me. We cannot have fear. We will all be crucified. I believe it's John, shoot, what is it, like 13:20? Wait, no. 15:20. There we go. John 15:20 clearly says that as they persecute the master, they will also persecute the servant, which is true. They will come for us just as they came for Christ. It is so true, and we've seen it all throughout history. We have to have no fear. We have to push on. Do not be afraid of being hated, John 15:18. If they hate you, remember they hated me first. Christ is with us, and everything that is going on is talked about in the Bible. We must use the Bible as our sword and as our shield. We must use it to combat against the devil and his evil ways. We must use it to combat temptation and all other forms of degeneracy throughout our world. It's the only way we can take back our country. and it starts now. We are so back. I'm back on YouTube. They can't silence me. They can't shut me down. I can't promise it's still going to be a video a day as it used to be. High school has started back up, so not summer anymore, and I'm on the soccer team, so practice every single day. So it's a lot. But as soon as soccer season is over, we'll probably go back to a video a day. I have to imagine that will be my goal. Um, but I mean, I'd like to at least be putting out like two-ish videos a week. Maybe it'd only be weekends, and then we of course stream every Friday and or Saturday. So, 1 to 2 streams a week as well. So that's always fun, but the streaming will mostly be on Rumble. Maybe I'll do one on YouTube every once in a while. Of course, we've done one here and it went pretty well, but Rumble's the place to go for that. So yeah, we have all that going on. We're back. Join the Discord so you stay updated. Join the Rumble in case we get permabanned, because that is very possible and is honestly looking kind of likely at this point. As much as it pains me to say it, I'm not afraid, and they can't silence me. So, when you have somebody like me on a platform like this, they tend not to like it too much. We've seen it happen countless times with countless very prominent voices, and I have to imagine the same is going on for us that are kind of, on the quieter end of the spectrum, those of us who are, on the lower sub counts, maybe we're not as known, but that's why it's never heard about when we get banned, when we disappear off the platform, because they're getting us early. They stopped letting people get Nick Fuentes presences before banning them. Oh, they're getting us when we're at 300 subscribers. So it is what it is, but we push forward. Stay tuned. More content coming out soon. I'm still working on that documentary on feminism. I don't know how long it's going to be. Honestly, it's the biggest project I have ever worked on. It's going to be a multi-hour video. And at this point, I can't guarantee it'll be published before I get banned on YouTube. So if that's something you're interested in, again, go follow my Rumble because yeah, I mean, that video is going to be incredibly deep, probably the deepest dive anybody has ever done onto the full history of feminism and the evils that it has brought with it. But, it is what it is. We push through. Hopefully, we'll still be around by the time I push that out. But in case I'm not, like I've said a couple times now, we have my Twitter. I'll go ahead and put that in the description as well. Pretty free speech over there. We have my Rumble. I can say whatever I want. And then we also have Discord, which I can't say whatever I want, but I can keep you guys updated, so that's nice. So, it is what it is. We push through, and we are so back. They cannot silence me. They cannot push me down. Through Christ, our Lord, I push through. So long, peace out, and God bless y'all.